Good morning, and I hope you've been well, and this is part 84 of the Pokemon Rejuvenation V13.5 Let's Play. Set mode, no items, so yeah. So with that being said and done, let's go on ahead and get into today's episode. So I believe we are supposed to go right into this room here. So it's true then, you can't heal Venom. Unfortunately, it is past my capabilities to heal someone inflicted with such a curse. I will say, I like the little hand sprite. It's simple, but it's a nice little addition to, Soda's character. And again, they've done it with so many other characters, and as I've always said, they don't have to, but they go the extra mile to add those little details. It's a very nice little addition. However, I believe I can place you on the path to overcoming this. Such a path begins with looking into the truth behind Alita's path. No, to live the truth. What do you mean? Please use this. Soda, this is a time splicer stone. Where in the world did you get something like this? Lacking context here, anyone care to explain? With this stone, you will be able to venture off into the past of Avium. Through this, we can see the beginnings of Sheridan and its path. Time travel, go figure. Are you not at least a little surprised, child? You are quite literally going through channels that were not meant for the average person. Hey, you don't get to... Sorry, I read that wrong. Hey, you don't get the option to dictate how I outwardly expressed my excitement, old man. For the record, I'm quite intrigued and fascinated and yet apprehensive. Is that response complex enough to fill your satisfaction? No. Well, them's the breaks. Enough yammering on. If I can figure out the truth behind myself and Sheridan, then I'm going right away. One moment. I must prohibit the attendance of young Cannon there. Sir, why can't I go? Your presence cannot be allowed. I'm sorry, but why not? Your presence may cause complications, I'm afraid. That's kind of like an interesting thing because, I guess I could do like a slight spoiler. It's not, I guess it is kind of heavy. Yeah, I kind of want to talk about it. Slight spoilers. If you don't want to listen, that's fine. Go to the comment section below. So, yeah. So just to talk about it real quick and not get on a long tangent on it, what I would safely assume is, again, one, it's probably something that, Space and Tempa, ordered Soda to do. And not only that, I'm sure it's probably a thing that if, Canon did appear, the timeline itself would probably get into a giant jumble of messes and, well, a giant mess is what I'm trying to say. I worded that weird, but that's okay. Because, originally, my thoughts on everything is, I believe that, this timeline of Rejuvenation created by Vario, it's meant to be done in a specific order. And if something goes wrong, again, bad things happen, and then you kind of have to redo things and whatnot to correct it before it gets any worse. And within this game, it's pretty much chosen that Canon is not meant to be there at that time. He's meant to be somewhere else, while we are allowed to go there because we're meant to do that. Similar to, whatchamacallit, like the other events down the road that we'll, venture off into once we, go to the past again and whatnot. If, other people, up and appeared there that weren't supposed to, it can really alter and change things and do things that it wasn't meant to do. So, kind of a cool little thing just to talk about and bring up. Nothing super deep or anything like that, but again, just something that I wanted to talk about. Alrighty, enough of that. And we're out of spoiler territory. Canon. No, it's fine. I've already caused enough trouble. I don't need to do any more. You all must go ahead and complete this task without me. As for me, I think I'll make a trip to find Alexandra. Alone? Ah, no, I couldn't pull something like that off, not without Pokemon. That man, Damien, I'll use him. Don't worry about me. Take care. Bye, Cannon. Shrugs. Well, I like the little face that Soda's making there. Child, I did not say to go yet. You're lucky you got her to wait this long. If this is what it takes to bring Venom back, I'll do anything. No one listens to their elders anymore. So tragic. I'll listen to you, Soda. The answer Alita seeks lie within the past. She will need help from you and Malia to find the truth. Alrighty then. Before that, I do want to look at the room that Damien's in just one more time. Gotcha, okay. I didn't think you would see Cannon in there, but I thought I'd look just in case. But it's honestly interesting because, another thing that I just remembered now is how they changed the scene. Because, like, back then, when you walk in with Alita, and Aaron, over here and whatnot, the eldest kind of, like, walks in, we go to the TV, and, or am I mixing it up? It doesn't matter. Aaron was somewhere in the room. Alita was too. Eldest walks in, and we go to the TV, and we get the whole thing that we get, you know, entered into the tournament without our, you know, consent and permission to do so. But yet somehow we were, you know, again, entered into it. I remember back then, you know, Aaron was like, yeah, we'll go to the one, like, venue area, to get that all figured out. And it seems they decided to change it up a little bit and take that out, which, now that I think about it, I guess it kind of makes sense because that was your little introduction to Adam Might, but you get to see him during the nightclub area with, Lavender, Cannon, and Hugh. So, okay, I see what they're doing now. While I do kind of miss that little scene there, I understand why they changed it, and it's not really that big of a deal. I know I brought it up before. There's definitely scenes that I do miss, of course, that I wish they would have not, like, outright get rid of, but maybe, you know, again, at least, like, change it, but still keep it within the game in some way. Like this scene here, for an example, with the eldest and Soda. I'm not going to go on a long tangent again about that, but I wonder why they decided to do that. I don't know. I don't know. It's definitely a scene that I missed, though. And I know, like, it wasn't, like, a big scene, you know, but I don't know. I've always loved, you know, Soda's character, and yeah, I don't know. I just wish they wouldn't get rid of some of those scenes throughout the game. Anyways, enough of that. Oh, let me slow down here. Greetings. Are you serious? Take me to Alexandra. Do you kids not understand what go away means? She's the girl with the Latias, right? She put me through something called the servant's trial. But she left abruptly. I need her help to finish it. Who are you? A friend of Miss Alexandra, so please. That's really interesting that, again, they kind of bring up the whole servant's trial. And I think I brought it up before that it used to be called the Dragon's Trial, and I'm really glad that they decided to change that voice correct there, sorry. Mainly because, I won't go on a long tangent, but I talked about it before during the whole Route 7 incident with the train, I believe, that it just didn't really go anywhere with the whole Dragon's Trial thing, and I was, like, so confused with, you know, whenever, like, I think of, like, theories and whatnot, that was one of the things that I was always, like, stuck on, because I was like, yeah, I get it, he had his elements, but other than that, and it unfortunately, you know, going into the land known as Oblivion, you know, I just didn't get where it was going, because, like, it was never brought up again. So I'm glad that they decided to, like, stop that and just call it the servant's trial, which makes a lot more sense, but we'll leave it at that though. Hidden scene, Matterless appointment. Oh, yeah, we'll definitely view it. Certainly don't want to skip out on any scenes here. So, doctor, you always bring your patient, to this creepy room? So, Matterless, you always spew nonsense when you speak? Touche, it's just a little weird. To answer your question, no, I don't bring anyone down here, period. However, seeing as this is a special circumstance, I'm willing to make an exception. A special circumstance. Are you a part of Team Zen? No, I couldn't be bothered to take part in a disorganized organization. However, I am affiliated with Cassandra and she is a part of Team Zen, no? So you two have a mutual partnership or something. To some extent, yes, I couldn't care less about what she does. All I care about is my research. I see. This is a considerable wound. How did you manage to get this? Now, before I continue onwards, it's really interesting, honestly, because Dr. Isha is an interesting character. I won't get into spoilers, but he's interesting because I want to use my words vaguely. Similar to other two people, he's kind of similar that he's like, I don't care. Yeah, I'll do things and be a mutual partner, but I am not a part of Team Zen. Don't care for it. I just want to be a doctor. And I want to have the freedom to do my own thing. And Cassandra, while, she may know about me wanting to be a doctor and some other stuff, I know some things about her. It's, mutually beneficial to the both of us. I do what she wants, she does what I want. I'm not a part of her team, she's not a part of, my hospital. We chillin', we vibin'. It's kind of like an interesting, thing to like point out and see. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being dumb and looking more into it than I should, but I just find it really interesting with his character is all. I'll leave it at that and not go any further. This is a considerable wound. How did you manage to get this? I fell on a knife. Pardon me. You fell on a knife. Is that what you said? Alrighty, sorry for the pause there. As someone delivering a package during the later evening decided to pop up, and yeah, I don't think the barking should have been too loud, but I'll just relook at the video just in case. But anyways, yep, just walking around in the kitchen and oops, I fell on a knife, the usual. Uh-huh. Well, anyways, it's not too serious. I've stitched it up and applied some antibiotics. It should heal soon. Just try not to move too much or you'll reopen it. Thanks, doctor. No problem. I'm sure you could see your way on out of here. Not a problem. Goodbye. What? That's interesting, and I really am glad that they decided to do that because yeah, she resembles her a whole lot more. What I'm getting at is it really spoilers? Hmm. Kinda. I mean, I guess it kinda counts as spoilers. Um, they're not heavy spoilers, but I'm still gonna count it as a just to be safe. Yeah, if you don't want to listen, that's fine. It's not gonna be a long rant, just something to bring up about her appearance here. Alrighty, we are in spoiler territory. So, here's the thing that's interesting. She resembles, my man, I think is her name, a lot better. Because back then, it was just like a regular, young girl sprite. But I like how, again, they have, you know, like the similar hair and like just similar looks overall to her. And Neve is the person that I want to bring up because if I'm not mistaken, I'm like 99% sure this is probably true. Um, her Neve, I assume, were once husband wife and had a child. Things happened, and that's why he's brought it up before that I would do anything for her, no matter what. And there's nothing that will come in my way that will stop me from doing what's right for her, even if she hates me. I just need to know that she's okay. And yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting just to talk about and think about. I like what they've done with it to like do that there. So yeah, that's pretty much it on that. All right. Anyways, we're out of spoiler territory, but I will say this just to say this since we're like out of the spoiler territory. I really like how again they decided to redo her as Sprite and whatnot. So that's a really nice little touch there. Anyways, I'll stop there. What in the? What is this? A particular special patient of mine that requires a lot more attention. Her name is Francesca. What is she sick with? She is inflicted with a rare condition called the Light Plague. Well, that's new. Hold up. I want to make a note of that. Okay. The Light Plague, episode 84. I'll definitely go back to this at some point. She is inflicted with a rare condition called the Light Plague. Excuse me, I've never heard of such a thing. Neither did I until she and her mother were admitted here by a mutual friend of ours. And her mother? A mutual? You don't mean the very same. What is the Light Plague? I shall demonstrate. Francesca, we're going to do a visual experiment. Okay. Open the hatch. It was described to me as a curse that could not be broken by organic means. By using the hefty blood sample from her mother, I think I found a way at least to suppress the symptoms completely, but still in testing stages, of course. But what is the symptom? Like, is she dying? Close the hatch. That's interesting. Her soul is being burnt away. It is a result of being in prolonged contact with light. Once the symptoms start, they won't stop even with the absence of light. Light speeds up the disease advancement though. So then why was a demonstration necessary? There is no need to worry, she is stable. See, hold up. That is interesting. The Light Plague. So then... I might need to go back to one of the earlier episodes then. And I definitely got to get into the one Mosley quest, sorry, whenever I can. Because I wonder Because that whole area is like different. I wonder. I don't know. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to get into like spoiler stuff and whatnot. Because like, I mean, like I could talk about it, but like that's the first time that it's ever brought up, and I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know enough about it yet, unless I'm being forgetful. We'll leave it at that for now. We'll leave it at that. Oh no. How terrible this scene is. Oh wonderful, a forest fire. That's definitely something I wanted to experience in life. This is terrible. What could have caused this? Help me. Please, I was just on my way to Kyugurin when... She's hurt. We're going to need to get her to safety immediately. This looks like Route 4. If that's the case, then Kyugurin is just north from here. We could bring her there. Looks like Route 4. I don't know if she's saying like it looks similar to Route 4, like our Route 4? But if that's the case... I think I might be misreading that, honestly. Where I'm getting at is... You know, no, it probably changed with like the events and whatnot that, you know, happened with the region. Yeah, that's probably what happened. But where I was getting at is like, if you're going up the Kyugurin is now, you know, Girin City. But Route 4 has always been above, you know, Girin, not Girin above Route 4. I assume the routes just changed over time pretty much with the events. Anyways, sounds good. Let's do that then. Thank you. Huh. What? Alon, did you hear all that? Hear what? I don't know how to explain it. I didn't hear a voice per se, but it felt like something was trying to communicate with me, and it's telling me that something bad is about to happen. Could it be the Earth itself? Hey, Katsu. What is that woman doing? Does she not see this place burning? We should probably do something about her. Not that I care. I just don't want to be responsible if something happened to her. Fair point. You shouldn't be here. This place is far too dangerous. Ma'am, you do realize this place is burning up, right? It's too dangerous to be here. In that case, what are you doing here? You don't have to tell me the obvious. Hey, we're just looking out for you. And I'm looking out for my daughter. She ran off this way after your friend there freaked her out. Alon freaked her out? Alon and their delinquent friend. See, this is something that I don't want to get into like spoilers, but it's something that I've said time and time again. The whole thing with like timelines and like different loopholes, dimensions, you know, let's say you move a cup in a room that might cause a major effect to happen, you know, down the line, has always been something that's confused me. And with this game, it's extremely confusing. Like, I understand it, but I don't understand it. It's weird to word, because, like, it's weird, like, it's almost as if, like, whatchamacallit, the first time you go to the past, you do the whole thing, you find out there's an evil man doing a cult, his wife died, and he's like, grr, toss the orb, blow up everything, see if I care, I love you, Arceus, yada yada yada. It's all for you, my love, Arceus. And you do all that, you know, the whole thing of, like, happens with... Alright, sorry for the pause there, gotta redo it because I said some certain things I didn't mean to. But anyways, the events happen, Maria's gone, Anastasia pretty much ran out, and Katsu's like, get back here, and the policeman's like, yep, alright, I'll just do my thing, and It just kind of like plays on words pretty much. And once we leave though and then come back, it's almost as if like you leave, it pauses, but then you come back and it resumes in a sense. It's hard to word and it's hard to like grasp and understand, but you kind of do understand it though. That it like, again, like you come back, it starts to continue on where you left off at. It's weird. And I don't know how to word it, but anyways, I told some story about my daughter's best friend getting kidnapped, made her run right off into this route, and now this is happening. I've wasted enough time here, I need to keep looking. This is very much not our problem, but still, darn it, why am I like this? Why can't I just let her stupidity kill her? Hey, wait up. Well, before we chase on, I think we're expecting one final impact soon. Here soon, you should leave. Real quick. Okay. While it may be wise... Real quick, can you... Oh. Please tell me I didn't. Oh my god. Okay, I thought I soft-locked myself. That would have really sucked a lot. Real quick. Okay. I was just curious is all. Well then... Okay. I guess for some reason you're able to go down there, or maybe they didn't add like a little thing that you couldn't walk in there like that. I'm not sure, but I'm glad I'm not soft-locked. Whoa, was that an earthquake? What's going on here? Maybe we just... Sorry, maybe we should just... Okay, this is stupid. If she wants to die, then let her. Alon, we need to get on out of here ourselves. Alon, look up at the sky. It's a good thing we showed up when we did. Yeah, that old lady should be safe where she is now. Maybe she won't be. Huh? Take a look at that. Oh no. Aaron, where is Alon and Alita? Beats me. I thought they were following us. They can't both still be on Route 4, right? Anastasia, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to push you this far. I was worried about your future. Our future. And then of course you can see in the corner, if you never really noticed, she's kind of just hiding there. When all of this is said and done, when we return to Mira. Now, again, I want people to like look at that right there. It's something that I feel is like overlooked a lot. But I just want to point it out there that she mentions this here. When all of this is said and done, and when we return to Mira, I wanted you to prepare and live a life of luxury and accomplishment. I know you're here. Please stop hiding. Very soon a meteorite will hit this route again. And... Oh my god. Anastasia, please. Anastasia. Oh my goodness, that meteorite just fell directly on her. Come on, Alon, we have to go see if everything's okay. Real quick. Hello there. Alright, we'll leave you alone. Hold up. Well, no, I should be okay. What happened? I could have sworn I was done for. Thank you, Vivian. And you wouldn't been if I had not been in the area. This route is supposed to be off limits right now. Just what brings you out here? I was looking Hold that thought. It seems like our troubles aren't quite over yet. You two, I'll need you two next to me. Okay? Wait, I feel something. What is this feeling? There's something inside of that rock. For a moment. What is that thing? A Pokemon? Indeed, and one from outer space no less. You there, do you mind doing me a favor? Take care of this, Deoxys. You want us to take care of this thing? Sorry, not you. I was referring to your friend here. What do you say? Is this interesting to you? I appreciate your enthusiasm. Go for it. I believe you're not a high level, right? Right. We should be fine. And real quick, let me look at the points here. Because I think there was a... Yeah, here we go. If you run away, it's -2 for the both of them. If you lose somehow, -1, -1. And to be honest, I don't even know how you would lose, but I guess if you really wanted to go out of your way to do so, then you could. Which I'm kind of curious. That's okay. We'll let it be. I don't think it'll be too interesting. Very well done. I applaud your battling capabilities. That being said, I'd like to get back on the topic at hand. This route was supposed to be off limits to everyone. What are you three doing here? I was looking for my daughter. She ran off this way and I wanted her to be safe, and we were following her because she was running off to die. I see. Katsu, may I ask just why your daughter ran away from you? It's because I was being a bad mother. I pushed her too far. I pushed on her too hard, sorry. I just wanted her... Katsu, I am no mother, but the worst thing you could do for a child is place your ideals on them. They aren't yours to control. They are living beings of this universe. Being a parent means being a guide, yes, but you must let them make their own decisions. I understand. All I wanted was for us to go back to the Mirror region. I wanted to prepare her for her future. Mirror region. See, that I want to write that down as well. Katsu, her future I wouldn't worry about your daughter, she's fine. How do you know that? Just trust me, for now I think it's best that you give her some space. Okay, I'll return home. I know you all aren't from this time. What? I'm one with this earth. I can feel the life force this planet has. There's always a flickering energy in Kyugurin and here. Just recently, I felt the power of 5 individuals show up here on Route 4. Now, real quick, keep that in mind. 5 individuals. Only 4 of us showed up. But there's a 5th one. I'll leave it at that. It isn't the same as teleporting, so the only conclusion I came to was time travel. Wow, you're good. But you're a little off. There's only 4 of us. Only 4? I wonder about that. Anyways, allow me to introduce myself formally. I'm Vivian, Sensei of Sheridan Village. Sensei of Sheridan Village? Yes, listen, I have to take care of the fires on this route first, but I would like for you 4 to visit me in my village. You got it. We'll definitely visit. Very well then, in the meantime, let's disperse. Hey, are you okay? It's gonna be okay now. You just need a friend. I'll keep you safe now. We'll be friends from now on. For a moment. And I assume... Oh, odd. I thought Anastasia... My girlfriend's gonna be so mad at me. I can't make it to our date because of the rock slide. Well, hopefully she'll understand. If not, my condolences to you, good sir. Okay, let's get on out of here then. Oh well, now you can't go in there. I wonder why before you were allowed to just like walk in there, but now you can't? Weird. Maybe just a little like bug or something. Hey, what's going on, guys? Before I talk to you. You know what, I'm curious. What if I just like leave without them? Oh. Okay. Alright, how's our little cult doing? Okay, I'll leave you alone. Well, real quick. You're both disgusting. Let's see. I'm just kind of curious if anything different happens. Oh, what? Oh, what did we get? Maybe that? I'd have to re-look at the episode. I must have missed that then. Alright, we did that. Can't go in there. Okay. But I guess we'll get on out of here then. Okay. Right, I'm kind of curious. Okay. Alright, what's going on, you two? Oh. Maybe I should have talked to Malia first? I guess both probably triggered the event here. I think. Alright, sorry for the pause there, I'm just kinda curious. Oh, here we go. Alon, you're okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Alon, you're okay. It's typical of Soda to throw us into a situation like this. Alon and I saw the meteorite fall, but we were careful. Heck, we would have followed you, but some woman thought it was fun to run into danger. I assume she's okay, right? Yeah, she's fine, but we happened to run into the sensei of Sheridan too. Huh. Small world. She invited us to visit the village whenever so. Oh, it's you children again? Good, I was looking for you. I wanted to thank you for saving me properly. Please take this as a compensation. Alon and Alita got $5,000. Thank you. Oh, that's nothing much. As an employee at the Rejuvenation Co. Well, that's interesting. As an employee, I thought she was like the head of the Rejuvenation Company. Right? Maybe they changed it for some reason? That kind of money is nothing. Rejuvenation Co. Yes, I am the president of... Oh, okay. So I guess she's just saying like an employee, like I work there as an employee, but I am the president. Okay, I gotcha. Yes, I am the president of the company. Our goal is to restore the Mirror region so that we may return there. We won't need to live in Avium anymore. Excuse me, what? Mirror region? Uh-huh, you must be joking. The Mirror region. Clearly you all need a history lesson. Would you care to listen? No thanks. We kinda need to be somewhere. Speak for yourself. I like to know. Come, we may talk over tea and biscuits. There's an eclipse tonight. We'll have a wonderful time. An eclipse? Sounds lovely. I'll meet you guys in Sheridan after I'm done with this. Gotcha. Have fun with your history lesson. I will. You know, it's something that I really want to put more thought into, because like, I mean, like, I know about Mira and whatnot, but just connecting it with, like, other things is just something I need to do more. Anyways, good. Let's get going. Let's get on going to Sheridan, sorry. Wait, can we, make a quick stop before we head to Sheridan? There's an eclipse. Whenever that happens, Spatial and Tempa appear in Ambry Town. Who? I'll explain on the way, but I'd like to meet with them before we continue. There's something I want to ask them. Another distraction, but fine. Show me the way. Alon, would you like to come with us? Sure. Gotcha. Let's move then. Spacia and Tempa Lodge is easy to find. It's the only other house in the area. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I don't believe you can actually... Right. Well, she said biscuits and tea. Maybe they changed it. I doubt it, but... Yeah, no. Okay. It'd be really cool to listen on the conversation with them, though. Real quick. Sorry I'm not home right now. I'll be out of town for the next few weeks. Alrighty. Real quick. Right, okay. I think I talked about that before. Okay, that's still there. Real quick. Okay, yeah, the diary's still there. I don't know why it would disappear, but... I don't know, I just like, you know, re-looking at things just in case. Anyways. Malia, what are you doing? Do we even still have time still? Sorry. The eclipse is ending very soon anyways. Irvin told me that if I ever need to speak to the space hags, that I need to visit the lodge during an eclipse. Even if the eclipse is over, they can reside in our world for just a small time after. And there, the request has been filled. To ye, it sounds like me, I always say ye a lot. To ye who have called us, allow us your time. You're actually here, but of course you've called upon us, haven't you? I see that Alan and Alita are here as well. The mission at Black Steeple Castle was complete. You know my name. But of course, we see all throughout the passage of fate. Speak, Malia, what is the reason that you summoned us here today? Right, I wanted to ask you to something very important. Someone close to me has been turned to stone. I was wondering, with your power, would it be possible to restore her life force? Yes, please, I'm begging you, with all of my heart. I'm afraid that is out of the question. What? Why? Why won't you help Venom? That is not within our realm of purpose. Sorry, I thought... Hold up, is my phone ringing? Alright, sorry for the pause there. I don't think it really picked up, but yeah, I had to take a phone call. But anyways, that is not within our realm of purpose. We exist for one thing and one thing only. To stop Storm 9 and welcome a new future into this world. See, that's interesting. So they changed it here. For some reason. To stop Storm 9 and welcome a new future. Because, like, I remember the old thing was... Or maybe I'm jumping the gun, but I thought they said something of the sort of like, to do as Her Majesty says. I remember they said something like that and not this. Which, I mean, like, I get this, but... Maybe I'm jumping the gun. So basically you're saying that you can do it, you just won't. We do not interfere with the mortal lives unless directly ordered to do so. Ordered? Aren't you the founders of this organization? Okay, so it's probably going to go into that then. To a degree, think of us as admins. We exist solely to please Her Majesty. Right, okay, there it is. Malia, this is looking like a bust. Let's just forget about this. We can save Venom in our own way. You two are nothing less than awful. Malia, what is more important? The fate of a single life? Or the fate of the majority? Suppose this world is decided on two outcomes. Veronica dies and the world is saved. Or Veronica lives and there are millions of casualties. I don't want to answer that. I don't even want to think of that scenario. Obviously, the morally right answer here is saving the millions. But this isn't a fair question based on the context given, stupid hags. Alita's right. I refuse to answer. We're done here. If that will be all, then it is time for you to leave. Before that, we'd like to bestow a gift upon you three. Take these. These are amulets that I've crafted using my time gears. And it's interesting because that's also kind of new, the little, not like the time gear, like, thing, but, the little golden text there of the, time gear. That's interesting to know. It's an object that allows the flow of time to be controlled. However, they have many other side effects, some of which you'll discover very soon. I'm not really one for jewelry, but I guess we'll take them. Thanks, we'll be off now. We're heading off to Sheridan now. Malia, are you okay? Oh yeah, sorry, we're gonna meet up with Aaron there. Someone told us that Sheridan is east of Cougar and Woods, so guess we'll make our way in that direction. Got it? Let's go. One day you'll learn. That day is coming soon. Very soon. Well, I would like to put in a request. Alright, I'm gonna stop being dumb. Okay. I guess we'll head on over here then. Oh, I thought oh no, I haven't battled you. Alrighty. Cool, cool. Okay. Right, I probably should level up the Pokemon. I could do that later, though. But, yeah, with that being said and done, I think that'll be it for today's episode. We'll keep it a little bit simple and short. Well, it is a pretty lengthy video, but I don't really want to go over an hour too much, so yeah. Anyways, that'll be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.